Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel, Navigating Betty. I am Betty, and man, I was in a mood yesterday. And that hasn't changed. Not at all. I think I'm going through an existential crisis. I had my whole life planned out. Whenever I bought this place, I thought I am going to be debt free for a little bit. I imagined myself moving into my house, paying it off, and having a good 3 to 6 months debt free, able to finish my screenplay, start a small business, get that going, and then find a job that I would like to do to just supplement. And then that way just limp toward old age, build on the lot next door, set that up so that it would be passive income. I also thought about Airbnb, nixed that idea just because of the constant nature of it, you know, always having to fix it up for the next person coming. I don't want to be doing that. And I thought rental, sure, yeah. And I don't know why, I never thought about the cost of actually building something on my lot. So I really started thinking about it and thinking about having that massive of a mortgage payment going into my 60s, my 70s, even though, yeah, maybe it would have produced passive income, but I would still be dealing with renters, with property taxes, depreciation, all of that. And I started thinking about that and got into a funk, and then today, still into a funk. But you know, these days happen. These days happen, and before, throughout the lifetime of my channel, because I'm sure you've seen every single video, you'll know that there have been big old gaps when I just haven't gone anywhere near a camera. But I am doing a 100-day initiative called Doing It Wrong. So you've got a front row seat to my moods and my negativity and all my neurosis. But these days happen, which is good. And look at me being constant. Look at me chugging along, which I actually am not very strong at. I don't like to do it. I like to just bury my head in the sand. So, okay, let's talk about debt, and not even crushing debt. But not only debt, but the idea of not being able to see your way clear toward a comfortable solution, a place where you can just breathe, take a deep breath and say, okay, for right now, I am okay. I mean, but is that even a possibility for people like me? I mean, if you have savings and investments, I'm not talking about you. Go you. You know, you're doing okay, and, you know, celebrate. Go out and party. I don't know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people who want so much more, who want something more for themselves, but just can't quite seem to figure it out. I'll be completely honest, I have not been able to save a penny. And I have had a 13% raise in the past couple of months. And that's on top of like a 5% raise. I went from getting about $3,000 a month to getting $3,200 a month, and then now I'm getting like $3,600 a month. And I haven't been able to save a penny in these last couple of days because I've just been buying stuff. And you know, you think about things, tires, registration for your car, a new laptop. And you know these things all need to happen, but you don't know when. I mean, and I don't even have kids. I'm not even touching that. I don't have any concept of the pressure and the hardship that parents face, along with financial troubles. I just, my mind is not that expanded. I have no idea what you're going through. I'm not even pretending that I do. But for people who are, you know, maybe don't have kids, have grown kids who are living their own lives, I mean, what do we do if we don't have savings, pensions, retirement? What do we do? And the answer to that, I guess, is just we do what we can, we do what we have to. We wipe our nose, stop being a baby, and we go forward. What helps me slightly in going forward is to remember the things that I've gone through, because I've been resourceful. Sometimes in buying this place, I took a very big step, because I used to live in Austin and I had a gorgeous condo and crushing debt. I mean, at least $3,000 was just to get by, was going to utilities and mortgage, HOA fees, debt. $3,000 just out the window. And I was doing DoorDash at the time. So, I mean, I really had to get out. Plus, Austin became something that I just wasn't enjoying. Now I'm in Waco, and it's really pretty, surprisingly. I really didn't think it was pretty. I really didn't think about the town. I thought about somewhere I could just escape to, buy outright, take 3 to 6 months off, and all that, yada yada yada. And it turns out that no, that didn't happen. So then I thought, okay, you know, finally got this job, thank goodness, and I was going to set up my business. Then I realized that the operating system on my laptop is no longer going to be updated, and then I got locked out of it, and I just kind of shut down. I just kind of shut down, because so much of what I have planned centers around a laptop, or at least a device, and I can do the stuff that I want to do on my phone. It's challenging. I'll have to like rethink stuff, move stuff around, but I can do that. Did you hear my girl hiss? My cat is hissing at her brother. He wasn't even close to her. I don't know where she gets it from. So, I mean, I just think of the things that, I mean, I have a phone. I have 2 other phones, older, at least 4 years older. One of them is at least 4 years older, and at least one of them is at least 10 years older. But they both have a camera. On Wi-Fi, they can both work, search the internet. I think I could get on my email. I could like download files on that, email them to myself, download them on my phone. I can use Canva, and I can use YouTube Create. I'm sure there's a bazillion other apps that I can download and use those to create graphics and to create video like this. I mean, I have a sewing machine. And I know I'm changing gears here, sorry. But I mean, I have a sewing machine. If nothing else, I could teach myself how to sew. I have acrylic paint out my ass. I have an easel. I have canvases. I have watercolors. I have pencils, sorry, colored pencils. I could be doing paintings, I could be drawing. I still have access to, Final Draft, because I have access to that. And even if I didn't have Final Draft, which is a script writing software, there are other online script writing applications, websites. There's Celtics, there is Writer Duet that I could be using, that I could be writing a script. I mean, I look around my house and I look around my life, and there is just so many things full of potential that I could be utilizing and filling my time with. But what do? I just sit down, start pouting because one or two things don't go the way I want them. And sure, okay, yeah, kind of big things with the house and the flooring and the tub and the cabinets. Sure, some are big things. But if the goal of mine is to feel useful, productive, to create, and to do interesting things with my life that would make me feel good, which I think creating, no matter who you are, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel alive and like you have something to offer. If that was my goal, I have many avenues to pursue. I could do many things. I have tools. I have power tools. I have a house load of extra lumber and wood in one of the sheds. It's got a hole. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about, it's got a hole in the back of it, and I don't know what kind of animal's gotten in there, but it's really putrid. But all the wood is there. I could be building something. I could be building all kinds of things. You know, I have ideas about, you know, those things on the wall where cats can like go up. I could be building that. I could, you know, be putting cat doors in all the doors so that that my cats can go in and out easily. Think of all the things in your life that you have. The sewing machine. I mean, just all things in your life that you have that have so much potential that you're not using. I mean, and that's how, I mean, and you think to yourself, that's, you know, you have that in the back of your mind all this time, like, hey, you know, you could be doing something, come on, why not? Mosquito. I hate mosquitoes. And I think about that whenever I spend way too much time pouting and feeling sorry for myself and feeling as if I have no way out of my little life. That's what I think about. I could be doing anything at all. I just need to think of what is the best possible route. And really, that's actually not what I mean. A lot of the times whenever you're doing something else completely, you know, you think about, it pops into your mind like, oh, right, the solution to this, and you can go forward instead of just going over and over and over the same thing like I have been. I've been going over and over and over the same thing. When really nothing is wrong. It's how you look at it. Nothing's wrong. I have a great job. I have a paid off house. How many people can say that? How many single, bad with money, always making the wrong decisions kind of people can say that? My life is pretty well set. And yeah, going forward it is scary, but only if I choose to decide it's scary. It can be exciting. I'm completely in charge of my life and I can do with it what I want. It is absolutely exciting. I can do anything at all. I'm completely free. just depends on how you look at it. So what got me thinking about this is where I've been, because I started looking at, because I was kind of hating on my little house, poor house, but I started looking back at it, and I thought I'd show you how far I've come with it. I don't know if I've ever shared the before and after, and I really don't have a whole lot of after, but you've seen all my house. I wanted to show you the before. So if you've been thinking to yourself, you know what, I am not that great, you know, I'm a loser, you're just down on yourself, you're pouting, and you're ruminating about things that have gone wrong or the things that could have gone better. Try to look back and pick one time in your life that you were facing huge things and that you rose to the challenge, and allow yourself to be, kind of proud of yourself, kind of chuff up, slap some rouge on your face, and feel a little bit better. Anyway, this is day 95. Fuck, it's not even 10, and I'm freaking out. But it's day 95 of my 100-day initiative called Doing It Wrong. If you've been hanging out, thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.